Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Everything has changed when Robyn joined the Brown household. Some benefited from it, while others saw it negatively. Fans of Sister Wives have been criticizing Robyn for destroying the Brown family over the years, and now the diva is finally standing up for herself, but in true Robyn manner. Spoiler alert, she didn't cry for the first time in her life. She also talked about how she contributed to the breakdown of the family. After a short courtship, Kody+Robyn were married in 2010. He had 3 previous wives and several children before he met her. His favorite wife was Robyn, and the dynamics of the Poly family soon shifted. Robyn is blamed by the fans and ex-wives for the fallout, but we all know that it was never a one-sided situation. Kody was just as guilty. Robyn expressed her feelings about the whole scenario in an interview with Krishnan. Janelle Brown, a sister wife, claims Robyn was not responsible for the family's dissolution. Janelle disclosed in the most recent tell-all that she was a strong supporter of poly families when Robyn joined the family. She expressed interest in and support for the Brown family's vision. But as time went on, things evolved. Robyn apparently changed as a person. She cannot place all the guilt on her, claiming that Robyn is the only one to blame for the family's dissolution. Kody shared equal responsibility. Janelle went on to say that Kody played the bad guy to avoid drawing attention to Robyn. They both evolved and created their own worlds throughout time. Sister wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine have a special message from Robyn. Robyn's involvement in the dissolution of their family has been a topic of much discussion among Kody's ex-wives throughout season 19. They claimed that she and Kody had neglected and divided the family. All of the charges were ultimately addressed by Robyn during season 19's tell-all. She stated in an interview with Krishnan that she believes she is the center of attention. In fact, she is growing weary of it. Robyn went on to say that she wants to move on with her life and have a more friendly relationship with them. She hopes that each of them will concentrate on their own relationships and resolve them without constantly bringing up her name. Suki then inquired as to Robyn's opinion on her husband's partiality. Robyn stated unequivocally that she didn't believe the charges to be true. Robyn was questioned later in the interview by Krishnan if she liked the moniker Sacred Cow, which was given to her in a candid interview by her ex-sister wife, Janelle.
Moo, Robyn said.
I'm not sure. In any case, I'm not interested. It was hilarious, and Krishnan even inquired as to whether this was a term. Robyn went on, I have no idea what that is. I have no idea where that originated. In the past, Kody even admitted that Robyn and he had received criticism for their relationship. He is tired of people making fun of him for having feelings, even though he feels that he'd done nothing wrong other than fall in love with Robyn. In addition, he stated that he no longer cares and is fed up with people's criticism. Robyn Brown was embarrassed by Kody Brown's actions in the most recent one-on-one, according to Sister Wives viewers. Due to his lack of filter, he made mistakes with his TLC series. When Kody shared his dirty thought on live, viewers thought it was strange. Most importantly, though, others believed it was a good reflection of his current state of mind. Kody Brown expresses odd wishes to Sister Wives. You hold on to your seat when Kody Brown says he's going to share a nasty notion. After his most recent improper behavior on air, you never know what the Sister Wives patriarch would say next. Kody stuck out his tongue while feigning to lick a photo of Robyn Brown in a recent episode. Fans were frightened by that brief scene. However, when he threw out his dirty idea this time, it was about befriending Christine Brown Woolley's husband, David Woolley. Kody pulled himself back in when he suggested that he would want to join David on a guy's fishing vacation. He apparently believed that to be a nefarious act against Christine. It wouldn't be fair to her, he added. Sister Wives viewers were left perplexed by Kody's reasoning for this. When the dust settled, however, a lot of people shared their comments about his strange shared thoughts on social media. To begin with, they thought it was unsettling that he would refer to going fishing with David as a dirty thought. They then implied that he was a caretaker. Kody appeared to be doing David a favor, according to the Sister Wives followers. Has Robyn Brown been sidelined? Fans of Sister Wives believed that Kody Brown's request for a fishing vacation was the result of his jealousy of David Woolley. In addition to having one of his ex-wives, David is content and respected by Christine and her children, some of whom do not speak to him. These children are also Kody's children. David doesn't need to ask his family for respect because they already hold him in the highest regard. He is loved for who he is by Christine and her children. Kody doesn't have this anymore, with the exception of Robyn and her kids. Because of his jealousy for Christine, Sister Wives fans perceived this as Kody putting Robyn on the back burner. Sister Wives. Does Kody need Robyn? Kody Brown's statement that life is great as a monogamous marriage has been widely heard by Sister Wives followers recently. Kody says Robyn would make the ideal wife. He even desired Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown to be clones of his fourth wife. Kody believed that all of his wives acting like Robyn Brown would have made for the ideal polygamous union. And he believes they would all still be together if this were the case. However, they aren't, and David Woolley now appears to be a source of contention for the patriarch of Sister Wives. What does Kody mean when he says that Christine wouldn't be treated fairly on a fishing trip? Fans speculate that if that fishing trip ever happened, David would suffer rather than Christine because he would have to put up with Kody's company instead of her. Did Kody intend to tell David everything? First of all, Sister Wives viewers have seen enough of Christine and David together to know that if Kody ever asked David to go fishing, he wouldn't accept if Christine didn't feel comfortable going. As though David were the fortunate recipient of spending time with Kody, Kody pretended that it was something he would give to him. Perhaps, however, David might not view it that way. So, why would Christine consider this to be a nasty deed? Did Kody intend to share his opinions about his ex-wife with David? This didn't make much sense to Sister Wives viewers. After all, with this hypothetical fishing excursion, who would be treated unfairly? In light of all of this, the audience implies that Kody's filthy idea was more absurd than anything else. Furthermore, Robyn Brown doesn't look nice when this envy shows. However, after the other spouses fled, she referred to herself as the idiot who got left behind. What an odd way to introduce the idea of going fishing, but this is Kody Brown, who is notoriously unfiltered. In today's societal context, Sister Wives has become a brutal case study of why polygamy is ineffective. The show's fundamental purpose has failed badly since its 2010 premiere, when it was a unique illustration of the structure and foundation of a family flourishing to live within the limits of polygamy in a society that didn't always grasp the concept. Kody Brown, a guy with 3 wives and 18 kids, presented a lifestyle that the majority of reality viewers had no idea about, making him an intriguing anomaly for some and an inspiration for others. Fans tuned in to watch the dynamics of a polygamous household with spouses cooperating to create a harmonious existence for themselves and their kids, and sister spouses quickly became popular. At first glance, Kody seemed to be a man with everything he needed, married to 3 obedient women who were totally focused on him. Kody lost the respect of his wives and children sometime in the past 15 years, which led to him no longer feeling in control of his house. The bottom fell out because of a change in dynamics brought about by his addition of Robyn, his 4th wife, and her 3 kids. Kody lost his confidence and control as the spouses fled one by one, leaving him to cling tightly to his surviving wife and try to be everything to her. Janelle's recent one-on-one interview with host Sukanya Krishnan, in which she discussed her sentiments regarding Kody's recent actions toward her and the other wives, was the subject of Parade magazine. The statement, "I've never seen him be this mean before," Janelle clarified. Many people, it seems to me, want to blame Robyn. She isn't necessarily innocent in this, in my opinion. 2 are required. To sort of deflect some of the responsibility from her, I believe he is much more evil in many respects. Janelle's maturity is demonstrated by her belief that her ex-husband's actions were a reaction to his need to defend his only and present wife. While many women might want to place the blame on the woman in the circumstances, Janelle shows Robyn grace and holds Kody accountable for his actions, even if they are an attempt to absolve his wife of responsibility, even though she admits Robyn isn't blameless in the circumstance. As the 2 were ready to record their separate one-on-one sessions, Kody spoke with Robyn and demonstrated that Janelle's idea was accurate. Robyn told Kody that she would rather get a root canal at the dentist's office than go through the interviews when he asked her how she felt about going to the one-on-one sessions. Robyn's melancholy was evident from her dejected shoulders and sad eyes as she climbed into the passenger seat to go to the set. Kody observed her sullen stance and tried to bolster her self-esteem. "Is there anything I can do to protect you from this?" questioned the man. Robyn didn't hesitate to answer. "No, God will protect me," she answered. When Kody realized that not even his wife trusted him to protect her or to make things right, his face sank. According to the fairygodboss.com, a person with a Superman complex feels worthless if they are unable to assist others. Kody can become angry with the others in an effort to win back Robyn's trust after realizing he can't be her superhero. The scene involving Kody and Robyn supports Janelle's argument and provides context for his recent patterns of behavior. The majority of Kody's scheming against his former spouses and even his kids is an effort to get Robyn back and boost his self-esteem. Kody's ultimatum to his kids, according to which they cannot have a relationship with him unless they embrace and accept Robyn, has drawn criticism from fans. His unnecessary remarks regarding Robyn's physical attractiveness have also drawn criticism, as he never said anything of that nature about his former spouses. Kody implied that Robyn looked delicious in one episode and made a sucking noise, indicating his bodily response to her appearance. Fans of the show believe that Kody's persistent desire to reassure Robyn that she won't follow the other women's lead and leave him too is the reason behind his remarks, in addition to the fact that they are incredibly offensive and quite out of character. Since the show has changed from a large, successful family to a battleground pitting the three ex-wives and their kids against Kody, Robyn, and her kids, Janelle's suspicions about her ex-husband seem to be accurate. Kody appears to have no limits on how far he will go to maintain Robyn's love and devotion, even if it means utterly estranging his previous family. "He's never been this cruel to me," Janelle reiterated. "All the rewriting of history, trying to hurt people. I feel like it's a smokescreen." It's likely that Kody will lose Robyn in the end if he is trying to defend her at the expense of his history. Should that occur, he will have to confront himself and at last admit the numerous errors he made in providing for his ex-wives and his kids. Kody's experience should serve as a warning to anyone thinking of leading a polygamous lifestyle like the one for which he has gained notoriety. A guy cannot maintain numerous wives under his thumb indefinitely, and all that glitters is clearly not gold. In a moment that stunned even longtime fans of Sister Wives, Robyn Brown, often seen as the quiet, emotional, tearful fourth wife who once begged for family unity, has reportedly dropped the emotional gloves and issued a no-holds-barred, stern message for Kody Brown's ex-wives, a move that could signal a total unraveling of the last threads holding the Brown family together, and possibly reveal a whole new side of Robyn that viewers have only seen glimpses of, firm, frustrated, and fed up with. What she sees as a carefully curated narrative being painted by Christine, Janelle, and even Meri in the aftermath of their spiritual divorces and emotional breakups from Kody, the once self-proclaimed head of the plural household. According to multiple insiders, Robyn, who has long stayed relatively quiet while her sister wives aired their grievances on camera and off, finally reached her boiling point and let loose during a private but pointed confrontation that has since trickled into the public via cryptic social media posts, eyebrow-raising comments to producers, and whispers from sources close to the Brown family, all pointing to one chilling truth. Robyn is done being polite. "I've had enough," she reportedly snapped, her voice shaking not from sadness, but from the fire of betrayal. "They say they want peace, but they keep throwing matches. I'm not going to be the villain in a story they created." And just like that, Robyn, who was once embraced by viewers as the sweet and tender-hearted newcomer, officially crossed into controversial territory, not just defending her marriage to Kody, but clapping back hard at his exes for what she believes is a coordinated smear campaign fueled by bitterness, jealousy, and years of unresolved competition. Sources claim that Robyn directly called out Christine Brown, accusing her of rewriting history and twisting the truth to make herself look like the only victim, even going so far as to allegedly say, "You walked away and then turned around and blamed me for still being here. That's not fair." As for Janelle, Robyn's message was even more scathing, reportedly accusing her of playing both sides and pretending to want peace while still fanning the flames by making backhanded remarks about Robyn and Kody's relationship in interviews and confessionals. "If you were really over it," Robyn is said to have challenged, "you wouldn't still be talking about us." But perhaps the most heartbreaking and complex part of Robyn's message was aimed at Meri, the sister wife she once claimed she was closest to. "I tried so hard to be there for you," Robyn reportedly said through tears, "but you wanted Kody more than you wanted sisterhood. And now you pretend like none of us ever mattered to you at all." This shocking outburst comes after months of Robyn remaining largely silent while her former sister wives stepped into the spotlight one by one, rebranding themselves as empowered, free, and independent while subtly or directly painting Robyn as the reason the family fell apart. Christine, especially, has been vocal about how she felt Robyn and Kody formed an exclusive, monogamous bond long before the official splits, leaving the other wives emotionally abandoned. Janelle echoed that sentiment, stating in multiple interviews that she often felt like a third wheel in what was supposed to be a plural marriage. And Meri? She's kept her comments vague, but her actions speak volumes, stepping further and further away from the family brand while growing bolder in her solo ventures. But Robyn's new message signals a shift in her own storyline, a line-in-the-sand moment where she refuses to play the scapegoat any longer. "I didn't take Kody away from anyone," she allegedly insisted. "They gave up. I stayed." And in that one line, Robyn may have exposed the core emotional divide that's been brewing for years beneath the surface of sister wives, a battle not just over love or loyalty, but over legacy. Robyn believes she protected it. The others believe she poisoned it. Fans have already begun to take sides in what is being dubbed the Robyn reckoning, with some praising her for finally speaking out and standing her ground, and others blasting her for still playing the victim while ignoring her own role in the Brown family collapse. Social media has exploded with hot takes, meme wars, and armchair psychoanalysis, with many viewers calling for a reunion special or one-on-one tell-all where Robyn, Christine, Janelle, and Meri could air it all out on camera, once and for all. As of now, TLC has not confirmed whether such a special is in the works, but insiders say producers are absolutely thrilled with the behind-the-scenes tension and believe it could be the spark that reignites the show after an emotionally exhausting season focused on goodbyes and new beginnings. But Robyn's message didn't stop with the past. She also issued a warning about the future, especially when it comes to Kody's relationships with his children, several of whom have grown distant or estranged amid the marital chaos. "This affects all of us," she reportedly said. "The choices they made, the way they talk about him in public, it doesn't just hurt Kody. It hurts our kids. And I won't let them forget that." The subtext was clear. Robyn sees herself as the last protector of the Brown family unit, the last one still playing by the original rules, and she's tired of being left to pick up the emotional debris while the other wives reinvent themselves as heroes. Whether you agree with her or not, there's no denying that Robyn's message has changed the tone of everything. No more tears. No more silence. Just fire. And as fans brace for the next season, one thing is clear. Robyn Brown is no longer asking for understanding. She's demanding accountability. After a short courtship, Kody and Robyn were married in 2010. He had 3 previous wives and several children before he met her. His favorite wife was Robyn, and the dynamics of the poly family soon shifted. Robyn is blamed by the fans and ex-wives for the fallout, but we all know that it was never a one-sided situation. Kody was just as guilty. Robyn expressed her feelings about the whole scenario in an interview with Suki Krishnan. Janelle Brown, a sister wife, claims Robyn was not responsible for the family's dissolution. Janelle disclosed in the most recent tell-all that she was a strong supporter of poly families when Robyn joined the family. She expressed interest in and support for the Brown family's vision. But as time went on, things evolved. Robyn apparently changed as a person. She cannot place all the guilt on her, claiming that Robyn is the only one to blame for the family's dissolution. Kody shared equal responsibility. Janelle went on to say that Kody played the bad guy to avoid drawing attention to Robyn. They both evolved and created their own worlds throughout time. Sister wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine have a special message from Robyn. Robyn's involvement in the dissolution of their family has been a topic of much discussion among Kody's ex-wives throughout season 19. They claimed that she and Kody had neglected and divided the family. All of the charges were ultimately addressed by Robyn during season 19's tell-all. She stated in an interview with Sakanya Krishnan that she believes she is the center of attention. In fact, she is growing weary of it.